Hey everyone, so welcome to Module 12. This week you are you're finishing your evaluate the article assignment, which is where you use that crap test. Okay, you're deciding if the article is any good. So guys, you need to get that turned in. And this week we're going to go over job searching. And we're doing like a job hunt. And what I'm wanting to do is to make sure that you're aware of some resources you can use to help you when you're searching for a job. To understand what is available is associations that are part of your job. There is the assignment job hunt. And on that, you're going to go to the website that I have included on there, okay? The Occupational Outlook Handbook. There is an online website. I've given you the link for it. It starts with bls.gov/OOH, okay? Click on that, and then you're going to type in your job that you're trying to do. Now, I'm not saying the specific job. Maybe you're needing to do nursing or registered nursing. You're going to type that in, registered nursing. You can try something specific. I think last time we had a catfish farmer, and they actually typed that in, and sometimes something will come up and it maybe not. And so you might have to modify it a little bit to find what is close to what you're trying to do. But this isn't entirely part of the final, but this is another tool that I want you to be able to use, okay? And you need to tell me each part. For number one, there are A, B, and C, okay? C asks for professional associations, and it tells you to click on the More Info tab. When you find the job and you're looking at different tabs that tell you about that job, at the very end of the tab, which however you're looking at the computer, at the very end of it, there's a tab that says More Info. Click on that tab so that you see any kind of information listed that will be a part of the association. Sometimes there's associations, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they just list some kind of group. That's fine. But anything in that tab is what I'm looking for. And guys, like always, I actually check it. I actually look and see what you did. So you need to find it. If you have trouble finding it, you need to try, and then you can contact me, and I'll be happy to help you. But I want you to try. Please don't contact me if you haven't even tried. That's a waste of my time as well, because you're not doing your part. So do your part, and then I would be more than happy to help you, okay? Because if you can tell me what you've done, don't just say, I can't do it, or I don't understand. Tell me what you've tried to do so I know where you had struggle and how to help you from there, okay? When you tell someone, I just don't get it, well, that doesn't tell me enough to know what do you not get. What are you having trouble with? If you tell me, I tried this and this and this and nothing came up, or I went to this site and I found this information, but I couldn't find this information, then I can say, oh, maybe you didn't know you needed to click on this part of the button. That helps me to know how to help you, okay? So be more specific if you're needing help so I can help you better. Because sometimes it's just, did you try to do it? I don't understand what the problem is because you didn't tell me enough. And then when I ask you for information, you have to actually respond, okay? Then you're going to do part two. Guys, it's really easy. This is like one of the easiest assignments, okay? You're just clicking on it, typing whatever it is you see. Then you're going to go find a job, okay? You're going to look up sometimes one of your associations. You can go to a website for it, like let's say you're in nursing, you go to a nursing association. Or if I was in psychology, I would do the American Psychological Association, okay? That's why we look at the association. So you're going to go to one, and you're going to see if it has anything about job announcements. You might have to look around on the website to find them. If you can't or don't have an association as that goes along with your job that you're trying to do, some of you have some more specific job areas, then go ahead and use other resources to try to find a job that fits what you are hoping to do. And it needs to fit with the profession that you discussed in part one, okay, in number one. So give me the job title. I need to know the title. Answer each part. Give me the name of employer. that you're looking at for that job that you found, okay, the offer that you found, the name of employer, any requirements or qualifications it asks for, the salary, if it gives it, if it doesn't say not listed or not posted, and give me the URL for the job because I need to be able to find it wherever it was, okay? So you have to include that because if I can't find it, I think you made it up. So be sure to include that because I don't want y'all. I'm sure you wouldn't make this up. It's super easy, and it's okay if you have trouble though. Please ask me, okay? I'm not trying to say that it's not something that could be difficult because there have been problems, especially for those who have some more specific jobs. Things just aren't coming up the same way. So definitely ask for help if you need it. Then there is another assignment. It was going to be on the week after, but I moved it up because I want you guys to have enough time to do it, get it turned in, and get feedback on it for your final project, okay? And it is just finding a website article in APA. Finding a website article, and you're going to cite it in APA and use the hanging indent if it goes on to more than one line, anything like that. It's not a full website. Do not give me a URL or an APA citation for an entire website and not have the page of a website. You're finding an actual article. Now, you did this once before in Module 11. That's what we were doing for this whole evaluating the article. That's what you've been doing. You're going to do it again, except you don't have to evaluate it. You just need to cite it. And it needs to answer, it needs to be something that helps answer your research question. But you don't have to do a summary for this assignment. If you decide to use this article as part of your resources, because you do have to have at least one website article, then you will have turned in this APA citation, and I will try to look at it and get it back to you saying what you need to fix so that you can have it correct on your final. The final, the next module is going to go ahead and be opened so that you can see the final's instructions. The final requires 2 books. You've already done 2 books with the summaries part 1 assignment. And I am almost done grading them. And I'm going to try to get the other ones graded quickly as well, summaries part 2. And so you've already done 2 books. It requires 3 articles from the databases, not online, okay? Not internet, Google or something, but from the databases that you go through the library. So if you had trouble with that, you need to come in and talk to me, or you need to call me on the phone, because messaging is not enough. We need to actually talk so we can get it done, get you to find what you need so that you can move forward in that and get things figured out, okay? So that you can pass. So you need 3. You have 2 that you've already done summaries of, so you need 1 more. If you didn't find good ones before, find a good one now. Don't use something that was messed up, okay? If you messed up in the previous assignment, don't reuse that. Find something better so that it's not wrong, because if you use it again, it's going to be wrong, okay? And then do an APA citation and the summary, and give me the comment of why you chose that resource to help answer your research question. I chose this resource because I chose this article because it helps to explain whatever to answer your research question. I want you to specifically state why you chose something. Then you will need a government resource, which we did that assignment. That's why we did it. And you did not have to do a summary at that time, but you will need to do it for the final. And then you're going to need the website article I told you about. And then you can choose the rest, because you have to have up to 10 sources on there, okay? You have to have 10. You can't have less than 10. You have to have 10. I don't need more than 10, guys. I don't need more than 10. Just do 10. 2 books, 3 articles, 1 government document, 1 website article, and then you can choose what else if you want to do more books, more articles, whatever, okay? Some of you may need to do more government because that's got more to answer your research question. You're not actually answering your question. You are just giving me summaries of how the resources help, what they're about, so that now they help you answer your question, okay? I have an example paper on there. Now, this example paper does not have the specific books and articles and stuff, It's mostly articles because I'm using pieces from an actual paper that we've written and published. I had a coworker and I write it, and so I'm using pieces of that, but it's formatted in APA style, and it looks the way you need yours to look. I have a title page on there. I have the references at the top, and then I have them in alphabetical order. They are the paragraphs. You have the citation, you have the paragraph, you have hanging indent, okay? Times New Roman 12-point font, double space, everything we've been learning. So I have that example to try to help you. And I even have a statement at the end of each one that talks about why I chose that resource, okay? So you can see what that's about. Please let me know if you have trouble. Don't just tell me I'm having trouble. Tell me what it is you are having trouble with. Be specific, okay? I want to help you. I want you to succeed, but we are about to be done. We have about 3 weeks left, and it's done. So you do not have a lot of time to finish everything. 3 or 4 weeks, and that's it. So you've got to do everything has to be turned in before the final. So if you are late on assignments, you have to turn them in before the final. I will not accept them after. That is a hard deadline. I've actually been lenient on a few assignments that were late and did not count them as late. I gave feedback for the assignments. If you are having trouble, you need to make sure you did everything in the feedback. And if you did not do everything in the feedback, you've gotten later assignments wrong because of that. So you've got to look at that feedback. I tell you what you need to fix or what rules you need to look at. So I want you guys to do well. I want you to pass. Some of you are struggling, and you have got to do everything you can so that you can pass, okay? As always, let me know if you need anything. And I do hope that you guys do really well, and I really do wish the best for you, okay? So I will talk to you later.